About to show you guys my run of Terminator from the other night. Probably gonna be one of the faster ones on YouTube. 42 minutes, and that's including all the cutscenes. I mean, I did skip some of them, but still, I blew through it. Yeah, these cutscenes look like shit. You can't even see what the fuck's going on, really. Ugh. Great movie, great game. First two movies are great, I should say. That Christian Bale Terminator movie fucking sucked. Tommy Tallerio didn't make any of this music. It was Joey somebody. Whatever happened to the fucking Amico? What a fucking... Talk about a cliffhanger. Not even... They didn't even announce their failure. It just ended. The whole saga just ended. Nothing. I feel bad for anyone who fucking... kickstarted that shit. Yeah, the VHS tape is a little fucked. Old Star Wars tape. I had a bunch of special editions that I found at the fucking flea market, using them as blanks. Yeah, Darius was complaining about... you're stuck with a pea shooter in this game, when you literally upgrade it in like 1 minute. And then you have it the rest of the game, even when you die. Except for when you go back to 1984 again. Then you're stuck with a pea shooter for like 20 seconds and you upgrade it again. And then the rest of the game, you got an auto-firing weapon. So obviously, Darius didn't complete the first level of this. He was even shitting on the soundtrack. The soundtrack is what pushed me through to beat the game. Let's be real. Right there. Now you got an auto weapon. That's what Darius was. He didn't even make it to that part before he gave up, probably. Fucking scrub. Queef Elwood, Smell Manor, 2772. Dominoes again? I'm so sorry, Robert. That was dumb. See, it's been a while. The only part in the game you go down a fence like that. There's 2 extra guys here. Yeah, it plays like Contra. The only thing is you can't shoot down at a 45-degree angle unless you're on the ladder. You can shoot upward at 45, which is weird. Another extra life right in that nook. Headshots though. Leg shot. Left him hopping like he block boy. Throw bombs immediately at that guy. He'll take a life off you. So will that pit right there if you don't jump at the edge. Stage 1, nothing difficult there. Unless you're Keith. Another shitty cutscene. Did you see Keith was in a Sega CD game? It's called Follow My Backup Channel. Alright guys, backup channel. Backup channel. Go to my backup channel. That's a Metal Jesus skull if I've ever seen one. Look at, ain't that the most Metal Jesus looking skull you've ever fucking seen? Extra life right in there. You just jump over here. Just jump through this shit. That helicopter will rape you. You know how I be doing it, pausing to hit the weed. I've never even noticed that the background is flashing white, the blue part of it. We're already at the boss on this stage. Easy. Wait, I'm surprised. For a curved TV, the picture quality on this damn thing looks as good as my old Trinitron. That the tube just died on me. It was flickering green and looked like the set was about to explode. Dead ass. The TV was like flickering and making weird noises, like weird popping sounds, and like flashing green and blue and shit. It was weird. And then the tube just died after that. No more picture. Sad day. I had that TV for years. This is a fucking 1998 Panasonic VCR combo. It's got the VCR built in. Comes in handy for recording gameplay, I tell you what. I can just record on the fucking VCR now and fucking tape the replay with my phone instead of having to play it live and reset every time I fuck up. Yeah, I found this TV. Well, actually, my fucking cousin found it at the curb. Said, "Hey, man, I found a CRT. You want it?" I'm like, you know me, bro. I stock up on these fucking things. Anyways, you never know when they're gonna die. You never know when you're not gonna be able to find them anymore. But yeah, he gave me this. Gave me 3 CRTs actually. 2 other ones along with this. This is a. I believe it's a 24 inch, I think. The other one is a 19-inch Sharp Linitron from 1988. Doesn't even, only has the cable screw on it. Doesn't even have any art or yellow and fucking white inputs. You know, AV, doesn't even have AV inputs on it. And then I got a little fucking 13-inch Zenith. I don't know. There's an extra life in that too, by the way. But yeah, I like it, you know. When I had to fucking cut the power cable off of my Sony that died. Because someone cut it off of this, and I just had to splice the wires together, solder them, tape them. Bam, it's like a new TV. I don't know why they'd cut the cord off it before they threw it out, but whatever. I repaired it. Simple repair a 5-year-old could do. Another gun upgrade right there. I love this fucking game. I don't get why people shit on it. Like, it's almost as good as a fucking Contra game. The only thing lacking is probably the bosses. The one on this level is kind of cool though, but... And of course, fucking squishing the Terminator is cool. They should have made a fucking sequel, like a Terminator 2 game on Sega CD that was like this good. With a good soundtrack and everything. That would have been great. Because the second movie is better than the first one, if you ask me. I don't know why I went, oh yeah, just for some health. Another extra life coming up somewhere. Right up. Actually, no, it's the next 2, I think, and then you go left. Right up there. Excuse me. Yeah, the trick to these ladders, I'll tell you later when it matters, because they're pretty forgiving in that spot, but 8 rungs is the magic number. You want to go no more than 8 rungs down. That's where you want to be when you do the jumps from ladder to ladder. You count 8 rungs down from the top. Any more than that, you'll just fall off, even though it looks like you have half the ladder to work with. It's stupid. I was tired of taking cheap deaths, so one day I just fucking started counting how many times. I think it was 8 or 9 before I fell off of the ladder. 8 or 9 rungs. You just stay up here, do what I'm doing, chuck some bombs, you know, and then you just go down into that circle. That's what teleports them to 1984. Yeah, I started skipping the cutscenes because they look like shit anyway. See, look, I already picked up the auto fire on this level. I started out with a pea shooter and I already upgraded again. And that's the only times you need a pea shooter in the whole game. And Queefy was crying about it. You need a turbo fire button controller for this game. I get a little cocky here. I don't know why I jumped down. That's the first stupid death I took all game. I don't think I've ever died that way in all my years playing this. That's the first time I died like that. So, I took it, you know. It was on me. It was my fault. First death of the game, you know, I ain't gonna restart on level 5 or 6 or whatever level this is. Oh yeah, I had a fucking drama-fueled fucking rant on my Gunstar playthrough. Because I don't give a fuck anymore. Yeah, climb 8 rungs down before you jump. Exactly 8 before you make the jumps. You'll save yourself a lot of cheap deaths. The magic number is 8 for those ladders. You gotta jam that in your heads. Here's an extra life at the end of this. So at least I made up for that bullshit death right there. Getting that extra guy. Ah, fuck. I just gotta climb up again. Just go to the right now. Pretty straightforward. I mean, it's not... You get a health bar, but you do have to beat the game in 1 credit, or else anyone who beats this is 1 credit in it, you know what I mean? There's no continues. I think there's just bombs over here, kind of pointless. But I was low on bombs, so... I can guarantee at least the good songs on this soundtrack weren't Tommy Tallarico. I know this one wasn't. The guy stole credit, just like he scammed a bunch of idiots on that Amico. The shield, the 1-up, and the health refill right there. I don't think I end up getting too many more extra lives after this point. I take another bullshit death. No, that's the next stage. I take a bullshit death on the next stage. One that I could have avoided. So Kyle Reese is younger than his son. That's fucking crazy to think about. I always thought that was weird. How is that not a paradox in itself? all these arrows saying the bar. I remember I was playing this with my weed man, like, a long time ago. And we got to this level, he kept saying, why does he keep wanting to go to the bar? Is he trying to get drunk? I'm like, nah, you dumbass. Have you not seen the movie, bro? That's where he fucking saves Connor at. Sarah Connor. Most movie games back then were dog shit. This is one of the exceptions. I was just like, fuck it. Fuck him. Yeah, once I get to this point, I don't really look for the extra lives as much. This is like halfway through, I think. Oh yeah, this part right here. You want to just go as fast as you can. Don't wait for a second like I did there, because these blades will get you. Insta-death. You want to get down there as fast as you can. Like, race to it. Like how I did it here. Don't even stop, drop nothing. Just race to that shit. I've taken like 5-6 deaths in that spot in a row when I was younger. Man. Well, alright. Yeah, you want to hear me shit on everybody, rant against everybody. I think the only one I didn't mention was Elbow. Like, there's a reason I ain't come around the panels, you know? I don't really fuck with y'all like that. I'm sorry. Like, I'm doing what I set out to do. Beat video games. Not as much as I used to, but... You want to hear that rant? Watch the Gunstar run, like I said. I don't give two fucks about nobody. Team Devo. Not a robot, not a robot. Now, Tallarico might have made this crappy ass song. Cyborg. Cybernetic organism. Cyberdyne Systems Model 101. Cyborg. Cyberdyne Systems Model 101. Cyborg. Part man, part machine. Cybernetic organism. Cyborg. The song sounds way different than all the other ones, so I think Tommy made this crappy one. You're targeted for termination. Not a robot, not a robot. Cyberdyne Systems Model 101. Cyborg. I'm so close to dying here. I had to fucking play it safe. Thank God for that health pickup. All you gotta do is shoot the Terminator off screen at this part. I don't think there's much left. I tried to fucking record the TV already. Like a day ago. A couple days after I recorded this on the VHS. From the Genesis. I had these damn headphones in and my audio was all fucked up. So I had to fucking record my TV again. The music on this level is kind of gay too. So yeah, Tallarico might have made this song too, because it's gay. I got my Sega CD in '99, folks. It was free, pretty much. Nobody wanted them back then. You could get the games fucking cheap. That's how I had most of them. Now I gotta fucking burn them. Most of my original collection is just gone. Yeah, you just run past that Terminator. Don't even... Just go up that ladder, because it ain't even worth it. You gotta take them out twice to come back. It's a dead end. That was dumb of me. Hit him with 5 of those. I throw 5 just to be safe. I think 4 will take him. Just throw 5 bombs every time. For Arnold. Yeah, I should have just went down the first time. This level's a little bit mazy, but nothing too crazy. Hit him with 5 bombs. Alright, here's the end of the level. You just run through, throw 5 more bombs at Arnold. Run right past him. Level over. I think there's 2 levels left. Yeah, I think I die once on this level, and then 4 times on the next. Most of them were my fault, I will admit, but we got the game finished. That's all that matters. These are the 2 hardest levels of the game, by the way. Rightfully so. The rest of the game is a cakewalk, besides these last 2 stages. Another upgrade up here. Shooting out flames. First dumb death, well not first, but dumb death right here. I jumped too far back right here. Jump right into that pit. Yeah, always jump right at the edges. That's your best bet. I said fuck the turret that time. He can't get me. Yeah, jump at the edges like that. There you go. Let's get it. Let's get it. What happened to that faggot? Let's get it. That guy was a douchebag. T-Wax. That guy was he was a scrub and a half, wasn't he? Apologies for the fucked up VHS. That adds to the charm, don't it? Yeah, I definitely need a new tape to record on. Yup, magic number 8. 8 rungs down on the ladder is when you want to... Exactly 8 is your best bet for them jumps from ladder to ladder. My heart was racing up here. This is the jump that would always rob me of so many lives. With the checkpoint right there taunting you. Remember, magic number 8 on these ladders. 8 rungs down. It'll save you a lot of lives. Look, they tried to rob me of a life right here after I killed the boss. See, they're hiding in the fucking foreground. Hiding behind the foreground, bastards. Last level, here we go. Already. I mean, this run would be under 40 minutes if you take away the beginning. The beginning couple minutes I filmed where I was getting the game ready and watching the intro. Probably one of the shorter runs on YouTube here for this game. I blew through it. Magic number 8 on these ladders. Don't you forget it. I'm telling you. I'm gonna show you. Here's what happens when you jump from 7 rungs instead of 8. Yup. cheap death I could have avoided. I used to just try jumping through them ladders all fast. You can only use basically half the ladder and you'll fall down like at the halfway mark. So I literally counted the rungs. Anything lower than 8 rungs, you'll fall down. So you want to be at the lowest part you can go before falling down and make them jumps. See, he missed me that time. I doubt Tallarico made this song. Oh wait, he didn't. Jump across there. Eight rungs. I could have avoided this too. I just jumped right into that like an idiot. I should have just stayed over there and shot him. But you know, I came here with a lot of lives, so I was a little bit careless on this last stage. I think I died 2 more times though, and that's it. Yeah, you just stay there and kill him. Don't take that senseless death I did. Imagine a no death run on this game. That would be crazy. I think it can be done. It would just be really fucking frustrating. This is another tricky part. Them little 3 boxes, or them 6 boxes, you jump right when that little square is underneath that light. So if you're a split second too late or a split second too early, you're going below. You're falling through. You gotta jump at exactly that time. Right when that little square gets underneath the light, the lead square. So you gotta fucking make note of things like that. I take my last 2 deaths right here. Both could have been avoided. It was stupid. It's on me though. That was my dumbass fault. This one was kind of bullshit. It just drug me down. But yeah, I played the rest of the game clean. I just said fuck that extra life. I didn't even try to get it. Terminator's coming right up. I'm gonna show you how to fucking do it. Cause I used to have to look this part up to trick the Terminator down the fucking... You'll see what I mean. Like, I would always get to the Terminator and look up how to beat him, but I did it legit this time. Alright, first thing you do, run straight to the right and hit this switch. And then jump down, and then once he gets to this part right here, then you hit the switch again. Right when he gets on that part, you hit the switch, you jump across. And it doesn't matter when you hit this switch, because he'll just go that way either way. So you just hit this switch, and then he'll fall below. And then you jump down and go left and pick up that weapon. Now, I've spent 5 minutes trying to kill him, even with this weapon. Just shooting at his crotch, you know? But the trick is to jump up and, like, hit him on your way down. Like that. And then he just crawls himself and Sarah skishes him. And that's Terminator for the Sega CD. Normal difficulty. Didn't even go in the menu or not. Whatever the game defaults on is what I played, so nothing too difficult. There's like parts that are difficult, but like no single level is like hard except maybe the last two. The rest of the game's a fucking cakewalk. Another 1cc off the another 1cc notched off. Nothing more to say. Use some of the knowledge in your run. See if you can cut down on the lives you use. Great game. Childhood classic. Like, I'm one of the few people who had a Sega CD as a kid. And I had it late. I got mine in like 99. It was given to me. The games used to be real. I had a bunch of fucking games given to me too. By a teacher. Yep, that's it. Imagine if I had that original collection right now. I'm talking like 5K. I don't know what I'm more mad about. Losing all my old Sega CD games. Or losing... selling Musha for $40. That was fucking dumb. This is back in the day. I'm like a teenager. I'm fucking... Shit, $40 for a Genesis game? Shit. I thought I made out like a bandit. Last time I mentioned that, a few years ago, on here, about selling that for $40, it was worth maybe $350 in box. Cartridge only is like $600 now in 2025. You want Musha in the box, which is what I sold, a boxed US copy of Musha with the manual in it. Yeah, you're running yourself $1,000. But that's it, everyone. Hope you enjoyed.